Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is a very simple recipe, almost like a meal in itself. It is a cheesy egg sandwich. Now, when you think of a sandwich, the first thing that would have come to your mind is I'm going to make an omelette and sandwich it between two slices of bread. Nah, think again. This is a complete reverse. Let's begin. The first thing is to chop a red onion. You can slice this, you can dice this. It's a completely personal choice. What I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to make a filling using cheese, onions and chilies. And then there's a surprise for you. I'm not going to leak that so soon. We'll come to it. Let's move on to the next ingredient, and that is green chilies. Now, of course, this is something that I like making, and this is a filling that I personally like. The filling, of course, can change. Instead of the onions, you can also take boiled potatoes, you can take mixed vegetables, you can take leftover vegetables. It's a completely personal choice. With this, I'm also going to chop some coriander leaves. This, of course, fresh coriander. There you go. And along with all of this, I'm also going to start chopping processed cheese. Now, you of course need to chop this roughly. You can also grate this. You can use a pizza cheese, you can use mozzarella cheese, completely personal. Well, personally, I'm a huge fan of processed cheese because this is nostalgic. This takes you down memory lane. This actually reminds you of childhood. So, processed cheese for me. I've stacked up all the sliced cheese, and the next step is to chop this up, of course, roughly. I'm going to add all these ingredients in a bowl because this is going to be the stuffing. Onions, coriander, green chilies, and of course, not to forget, processed cheese. I'm going to mix all of this, and while mixing, I'm also going to add in a touch of salt and just a little bit of freshly cracked black pepper. Mix all of this together, and while mixing, what is also important is to mash this a little so that the onions cling onto the cheese and do not spill over. Well, this mashing is best done with your fingers, or if you have a potato masher, by all means you can use that as well. The next step is to, of course, take a generous dollop of this mixture and place this on a slice. Now, of course, you can also use homemade slices. You can also make a nice German loaf, or even French baguettes work brilliantly well with something like this. Also ensure that the stuffing or the filling also goes on all the corners and the sides. We place the other slice, press it, and this goes straight on a hot tawa. If you want a perfect golden brown base, all you need to do is press this, and there you have this wonderful golden brown colored toast. Let's bring in the same color on the other side as well. Our sandwich is done and ready. Rather, our toast sandwich is done and ready. Let's keep this aside. And now the golden question, where is the egg? Well, the egg is right here, and this is going to be treated very differently, like I told you. 2 raw eggs. To this, I'm going to add in a touch of salt, and along with this, very little turmeric powder, almost like 1/8 spoon, and red chili powder. Need to whip all of this together. The egg is beaten and ready. Let's add in oil in a non-stick pan. Once the oil warms up and not heats up, we need to start adding in the egg. Now this goes all across the pan, and we swirl the pan to ensure that it completely takes the surface of the pan. Allow this to cook precisely for 30 seconds and then we'll move forward. The next step is to place the toast right in the center of the omelette, and now is the time when you slowly start folding this inwards. Just release this from the sides. Time to cook the egg. Press it like that so that that literally kind of holds the sandwich, and give this a flip. With this, your cheesy egg sandwich is done and ready, and this straight goes on the serving plate. We've all made sandwiches over the years, we've all made omelettes over the years. We've stuffed it differently, but this one is surely going to be memorable. Stay tuned for such quick, simple and easy recipes. Bye for now.